Graffiti above anything came from the streets. It was bred in the streets, it was made in the streets. And I got into graffiti because there were some older guys that were doing graffiti and they kind of mentored me. At that point, it was a whole found love for it.
And that love has never left the graffiti artist known as Hyper, whose work is both admired and misunderstood.
Graffiti has always been kind of the black sheep of the art community. We've started to establish ourselves and be considered an art form. Now you'll see it in galleries, you're seeing it everybody in commercials, in fashion. Everybody kind of wants to jump on it.
One of those wanting to jump in was the city of Everett, who contacted Hyper and his wife, Brianna, about painting their town, literally.
And they came to us early 2021 and said, hey, we want to be involved. You guys want to do this again? We want to be involved.
After months of talks, the two helped arrange Washington State's first ever Graffiti Jam.
Graffiti jams are a time to come and really show off your skills to your peers. But it's also a time where a city that is welcoming to it can get some really cool art for free. We put about $1.5 million worth of murals for free in for the city of Everett, did about 40 murals in 4 days with about 150 artists from across North and South America.
We have a contract with the businesses that we're allowed to paint these walls on these days. So if we're able to get them to see what our art form is about and let them understand it, then they're gonna start to open up.
We did a children's mural with about 60 kids from the community.
I get a lot out of giving back to the youth. To me, that's kind of dear to me because I was those knucklehead kids. I was, there doing the wrong stuff. And so if I can educate them and be a mentor to them, that's kind of one of the most important things to me.
When the Graffiti Jam wrapped up, the city of Everett and many minds were changed for the better.
One of my favorite quotes that I heard all our jam was, "This is graffiti?" And I was like, yes, this is graffiti.
Art will always be subjective, but Hyper and Brianna hope people will see graffiti and the artists in a better light.
You give them a chance to do their best work out in the open, and you give them that love, and they just bloom with it.
Cool stuff. Hype Murals also does commissioned work. In fact, take a look at this. That's the mural Hyper was working on at the beginning of the story. Turned out great. That was for American Medical Response in Tukwila. If you'd like to check out those murals in Everett, they have an app available to show you exactly where to find them, and the link to that is up on king5evening.com.